Which data type is most commonly used to store whole numbers, like 10 or -25? Double, int, char, bool. Int. Int, integer, is the fundamental C++ data type used to store whole numbers, numbers without decimal points. Which data type is used to store floating point numbers with double precision, like 3.14159? Int. Float. Double. Char. Double. Double is used for double precision floating point numbers, offering more precision than float. Which data type is used to store a single character, like a or question mark? Char. String. Int. Bool. Char. The char data type is used to store a single character, letter, number, or symbol, enclosed in single quotes. Which data type can only have two possible values, true and false? Int. Double. String. Bool. Bool. The bool, Boolean, data type is used to store logical values, true or false. What operator is used to find the memory size, in bytes, of a data type? Size. Length. Memory. Size of. Size of. The size of operator is a compile-time operator that returns the size, in bytes, of a variable or a data type. Which keyword is a modifier that specifies a variable can only hold non-negative values? Signed. Positive. Unsigned. Long. Unsigned. The unsigned modifier tells the compiler that the variable, like unsigned int, will only store non-negative values, 0 and positive numbers. Which keyword is a modifier that specifies a variable can hold both positive and negative values? Signed. Unsigned. Double. Const. Signed. The signed modifier, which is usually the default for integer types, explicitly states that the variable can hold negative, 0, and positive values. Which of these is not a fundamental, or basic, data type in C++? Int. Char. Double. String. String. Int, char, double, float, and bool are fundamental types. String is a class type provided by the C++ standard library, in string. What is the primary difference between float and double? Float can hold negative numbers, double cannot. Double has greater precision, stores more decimal places. Float is for numbers, double is for text. There is no difference. Double has greater precision, stores more decimal places. Both float, single precision, and double, double precision, store floating point numbers. Double uses more memory and can represent a larger range and more decimal places with higher precision. How do you correctly define a variable to hold the logical value false? Int f equals false. Bool f equals false. Char f equals false. Bool f equals false. Bool f equals false. The bool data type is used for Boolean values. False is a keyword and a Boolean literal. False, with quotes, is a string literal. What is the smallest fundamental data type in C++ in terms of memory size? Short int. Bool. Char. Float. Char. By definition in C++, size of char is always 1 byte, which is the smallest unit of memory addressing. Bool often also occupies 1 byte, but char is guaranteed to be 1. Which modifier is used with int to specify a shorter range of whole numbers? Long. Double. Short. And signed. Short. The short modifier, as in short int, specifies that the integer should use less, or equal, memory than a standard int, thus holding a shorter range of values. Which modifier is used with int or double to specify a larger range of values? Long. Short. Signed. Bool. Long. The long modifier, e.g., long int, long double, specifies that the type should use more, or equal, memory to hold a larger range of values. What type of literal is a, with single quotes? String. Int. Char. Bool. Char. In C++, single quotes are used to denote a single character literal, which is of type char. What type of literal is a, with double quotes? Char. Const char asterisk. Int. Bool. Const char asterisk. Double quotes denote a C-style string literal. Its type is const char asterisk, a pointer to a constant character. It is not a std string object. What value is implicitly converted to false when assigned to a bool? The integer 0. The integer 1. The float 0.0. All numeric 0 values, 0, 0.0, etc. All numeric 0 values, 0, 0.0, etc. In C++, any numeric 0, like 0, 0.0, 0.0f, or a null pointer is implicitly converted to false. Any non-zero numeric value is converted to true. What data type is used as the return type for functions that do not return a value? Int. Null. None. Void. Void. The void keyword is a special type that indicates no type. It is used to specify that a function does not return any value. What is the typical size of a long int in a 64-bit system? 2 bytes. 4 bytes. 8 bytes. 16 bytes. Eight bytes. A long int is guaranteed to be at least 64 bits wide, which is 8 bytes. This is common on most modern 64-bit systems. What is the result of assigning a non-zero integer, like 10 or -5, to a bool variable? True. False. It causes a compiler error. The value 10 or -5. True. When converting numeric types to bool, any non-zero value, positive or negative, is converted to true. Only a zero value is converted to false. What is the correct way to declare a constant integer x with a value of 5? Int x equals 5. Constant int x equals 5. Int x equals 5, const. Constant x equals 5. Constant x equals 5. The const keyword is a type qualifier that specifies the variable's value cannot be changed after initialization.